Hi everybody, this is Brad Hillhouse. I wanted to do a quick video for you on Corvette C4 Sport Seat Option Package. These sport seats come with a optional little set of buttons, and what these buttons do, when you push this button, it puts power to a little miniature air compressor that sits under your seat. When that air compressor makes air, it goes back through the switch, it goes through a set of hoses, and up into an air bladder inside the back of the seat. That compressor fills 3 air chambers, and that gives lumbar support to your back. Once that's pumped up, you come back and you push each one of these 3 buttons to get the desired pressure to remain in that lumbar airbag. And so all these buttons do is they release air. And when you push each one of them, you will hear a little hiss of air escaping. And once that's done, hopefully your seat back and your lower back will both be happy with each other. The video here is to talk about this little compressor and the repair. These compressors are no longer made. There's no parts to fix them. And the problem I have found so far isn't really the compressor itself. The electric's going bad. It's down inside of here. There is a little rubber diaphragm that fails, and the rubber goes bad over time. And what I'm going to show you inside of this compressor, down inside the white part, that is the extension of the electric motor, and when we turn it on, that's going to turn. And when that turns, this little piston is going to go up and down right here. When that piston goes up and down, it sucks air in through this little filter, and inside this little piece of black plastic box here, that's gonna compress air, and then that air is gonna come out of these hoses and work its way through the system like we talked about. So what I've done is I've just set a simulation up here. We've got a battery with a cutoff switch, and that's gonna power. What we did was we're only powering this compressor with these 2 positive and negative leads. So we're gonna activate here, we're gonna give power, and you're going to hear, when I push this button on the switch, you're going to hear this compressor run. And I'm going to show you, if I can get this to stay in position, I'm going to show you what happens inside this compressor. Watch this the little white piece is going to turn, and that little black piston is going to go up and down. I know it moves fast, it's hard to see it, but as that's turning, it moves that little piston and our new replacement rubber seal up and down, and that's what makes the compressed air that fills the lumbar. And as we do that, you can't really see these expanding, but it is. This is now pushed out, and it's bulged. I mean, it's substantially pushed out. Then down here, I'm going to release these buttons, and you're going to hear the air hiss out. And you also can hear the leather contracting back to its normal position. As I release these, maybe you'll be able to see this. And so by releasing these, you can release them a little or a lot. to get the lumbar support in the back to have the right amount of inflation to make your back feel good when you're on a long drive. So again, now that this compressor is fixed, and I left this, there's a little cover that would screw on here to keep dirt out of there, but I left this open so you could see this compressor. And I'll go and do the repair procedure in another video, but I just wanted to show you by pushing this button that activates the compressor. It turns, and you can see our seat back puff up and expand. And then to get comfortable, as we release these air buttons, that seat then recompresses, the bladder deflates, and the seat goes back to its stock normal configuration. And so our repair is complete. This seat needed two totally separate repairs. One was the compressor, one was the inflatable lumbar support bag inside the back of this seat, so we had to completely disassemble the seat and install a new lumbar airbag set, as well as do a repair to this compressor. Once we're done with this video, this compressor will get reinstalled back here in its position. The lower seat base will get reinstalled. These buttons push up through the bolster on the seat base, and we'll reinstall the seat, and then it's going to go back in the car. So this happens to be a 1993, which gets these unique 40th embroidery stitching on the headrest, but this would be compatible to other late generation C4 Corvettes with the sport seat option. So there's what we did. Hope this helps. And if you have any questions, post them in the comments below, and I will try to help walk you through repair of your broken Corvette sport seats. Again, this is Brad Hillhouse, Corvette Genius channel. If you like our content, please click the subscribe button, and you'll get alerts whenever I post new repair and restoration procedures to the channel. Thanks, and have a great day.